A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video, but more on that later.
So today is the day we have been working towards for the last couple months. The bedroom shipping container is finally at a point where Max and Dana can start spending their days up here.
Oh, Max has gotten so big and strong.
I would love to.
There's two types of scrap wood.
Okay.
Pow, pow. Pow, 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 pow.
It's insulated, the wood burning stove works great, the floors are in. I cleaned it a ton to try and get rid of all of the construction debris. And now we can finally be together as a family. This is gonna be the first day that they try spending a good chunk of the day up here. I got the wood burning stove running. I got the container fully cleaned. I put a bed in, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. There's a snowstorm rolling in right now. The weather report says 16 to 20 inches, which probably means we'll get like 5 because it's always like so exaggerated, but that'll keep things interesting. We have the tractor ready to go with snow chains in case either of the cars get stuck. I still haven't used my plow, so maybe I'll get to do that. And yeah, I feel like there was a lot of work to get to this point, and now we've kind of hit a tipping point on the build where the days are getting easier because I have the wood burning stove so I can warm up in between shifts outside. And now that Max and Dana can be up here, I feel like it's just gonna bring our family so much closer together, like physically, because we get to start testing out this space. And I still have plenty of time to tweak everything to get it exactly how they want it. Also, if you're wondering why I'm burning 2x4s, these are just all the scraps from our building project. And all of the firewood I bought is 24 inches long, and our stove only takes 16-inch logs max. I think ideally you would want 12-inch logs in there. So I bought the 24-inch knowing that it wouldn't fit in the stove because it was basically the only dry firewood they had at the time. So I have to build a rig and chop it all in half with the chainsaw, and then also I need to split it so it's a little bit smaller because this stove really just likes like kindling basically. It's a big project and it's just not gonna happen until the container build is in a much better place. So we're just gonna burn 2x4 scraps for now, and maybe we'll be able to get some 12-inch logs delivered at some point, but there's a shortage of them right now just because oil prices are so high, I think. my entire design for the floorboards is based on a color juxtaposition between the concrete hearth pad and the oak floorboards. And I've basically had that design since the very beginning of the build, but then I saw this photo on Pinterest of almost the exact same design, except in their case, the concrete pad was flush with the floorboards. And I realized that's actually a way better way to design things, because if you have it flush, it makes the space feel way bigger. And on top of that, you're not going to stub your toe when you're walking around, so you can step right on the pad and on the floorboards at the same time. So it looks better, it's more functional, and I decided to try and do it myself. It took almost an entire day to lower the concrete pad so that it would end up being flush when I put the floorboards in. And then on top of that, I have to cut the floorboards and use a router underneath them to make sure that they line up perfectly flush with the cement pad. So this right here is the crucial floorboard. It took about 3 hours to get it to fit. Not because that cut is hard. The hard part is this section underneath. So that is like notched out so that it can line up with this second lip and rest on there. So the weight is on the thicker wood, so that little thin part hopefully won't break. And then I have to reinforce under here still so that it's really, really secure. And make sure that it ends up being perfectly flush, which it finally is now. And it means you can walk right here with no lip, so you won't stub your toe. I think it looks really, really clean. And the rest of them will be significantly easier to do. But yeah, we're in good shape.
Gosh, it's so pretty. Holy moly. Is there a fire or no?
Uh-huh.
Seems I could put him down. Oh my gosh, Lou, are you serious right now? Max, let's go sit on the floor.
Yeah, I just finished them.
Oh my gosh. The concrete slab looks stunning with the floors. Oh my gosh, Lou, you did such a good job. Max, we have a playroom!
Yeah, and Max's wood came for like the gate I'm gonna build him. So.
Wow, look at this little boy.
Yeah,
Make your
yeah,
hands
nice.
out. Yeah, that's the camera. Wow, this is crazy. Max, come this way. Wow, so this is Hi! Hi! Hey, she's up. This is so transformational. We actually have floors. I really like how wide they are.
Right?
They look so beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 inches. Buddy! We're gonna learn to walk on these floors.
You were gonna learn to walk in here. Hi! What do you think? It's pretty cool. Lou, it looks so good.
There we go. Wow. That is max proof. So the idea behind Max's gate is to make it a little bit more challenging to get to the wood burning stove. He's quite an explorer, so I feel like this will be like fun to climb on, but I don't think he can climb over it yet. And I made it removable. All you have to do is take out this dowel and this dowel over here, because when we're not using the wood burning stove, I feel like it would be much nicer not to have this in place and like all summer. But yeah, I really love how it turned out. The oak dowels I just bought because I don't have the equipment to make those yet, but everything else I made, and it's kind of like exactly what it needs to be, I feel like. I got you.
Oh my gosh, Lou!
I got you.
This is so amazing. Hi! We gotta take our shoes off to join this fancy house. Oh, I forgot a sheet for that. Oops.
I vacuumed it, so don't let Freya in.
No, I forgot our bags. We got stuff.
I'll go get them for you.
Max, this is so cool. We finally can hang up here. Lou, it's literally, this is so perfect. He can pull up on that.
Yeah.
Max, you wanna go down? Wow.
Nice and warm in here.
This is the best ever. And the fireplace looks so good. Oh my gosh.
Here you go. Got your potty. Yeah. There you go, Nugget. Pretty good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yay. You like it, Max? I'll step backward.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Want to see the temperature? All right, Max. The temperature on this wall is 68 degrees.
It's perfect.
Temperature over there, 71. This here controls how hot the fire gets. And yeah, I would try and feed it like once an hour. It's still pretty good right now, actually. If you want it to get hotter in here, you see that?
What's he doing? So left is colder.
Yeah, you can see because it like blocks the air.
Oh, okay.
I have it on the lowest setting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't even put into words like how amazing this feels. It's like so emotional for me. Just to be in a spot where Max and I can be comfy inside up on the land. You can hear Lou working. Like just, I think it's just like it's been a really long time since we envisioned us moving up here as a family. Like the wall tent build that was in, what, June of 2022? Oh, buddy, you're right on the edge. Come here. We're talking to our friends. Yeah? Here. You can sit with me. We can chat together. Yeah, Max has gotten so big and strong, and we really understand a bit more what we need. Yeah, you want to see? We understand a lot more of like what we actually need to thrive as parents, and a dry, warm space that, I mean, honestly, this is like the best playroom you can envision, because look, we have no wires. We have no sockets. We have no dangerous things. It's just a safe place for Max to explore. You want to lay down like that? It's just a safe place for Max to explore and for us to really get some more time as a family. It's honestly everything we've been dreaming of. What? And I couldn't be more excited. Like, there's a lot more to do. Yeah? What do you want? We got some toys. I brought toys for you. Who's that baby in the camera? 10 little teddy bears help tidy, clean, and shine. One weeds the garden, and that leaves only 9. Yeah. 9 little teddy bears love to roller skate. One decides to ride a bike, and that leaves only 8. Hey, look, it's Papa. What?
Are you having the best time ever?
It's literally incredible. Look at Papa in the window.
Yeah, it's fun to get to check up on you guys.
Right?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's like a little bit of a dance with the heat. Like, I was like already opened it like more and less. It's like, I guess that's the wood burning stove.
I cranked it this morning. Like, you can fire it way less.
Oh, okay.
So I just didn't want you guys to be cold. It's so much easier to dump heat than it is.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. It won't take long with the window open. If you open the door a tiny bit too.
Hi.
Hi.
This is really amazing. You're just here.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the first nap time in the container. We'll see how this goes, but I think it should be okay. You ready? Wish me luck. Lou's cleaning the room. Feels like a really big win. I'm gonna get to knitting. Like, my life just got so much better. Good job. Good chewing. Well, I think this has been the best day on the shipping container build so far. It's just truly everything I wanted and more, being able to hang in this container. Like, oh my gosh, I just got back from a walk and it is so warm in here. Lou's with Max. I'm just in the container and it's warm and it's been the most beautiful day, and just the feeling of like putting Max down for a nap in the container and having it go so smoothly. Like, it just feels like we've learned a lot since we started on this project, and we're actually making spaces that we can be comfortable in. And this is like the epitome of it. Like, it just was the best day, and I could see on Lou's face that it was like such a nice treat for us to actually stay, and there was like no time pressure of like, oh, I need to get home for a nap or anything like that. It was just like really calm family lunch. And there was like a point of the day when Max was napping next to me and I was just knitting, and I could hear Lou building in the container next door. And I was just like, it's finally here. Like, everything that we've wanted to have the family together during the day, it's been achieved. And it feels like it's honestly only going to get better from here, because as the project progresses and the kitchen becomes a habitable space, the office becomes a habitable space, I just feel like, yeah, we're really building a family home. It's like the best feeling.
A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this week's video. The beauty of running your website on Squarespace is that as you grow, your site can grow alongside you seamlessly. Years after we first launched our website, we decided to go for it and add an online store, which has been one of the best decisions so far. Squarespace takes the pressure off with easy-to-use templates that let us focus on new creative projects and leave the logistics to the pros. If you'd like to start your own website or online store, head to squarespace.com/wildweroam for a free trial and 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.